Because of the epidemic, nowadays almost everyone wore masks, but many friends encountered an unspeakable problem: bad breath. When you first put on a mask, many people will ask, "Do you think it smells a little bit?" First of all, you need to rule out whether there is something wrong with the mask itself. The raw material of the mask is mainly polypropylene. This material does have a certain smell, and in production process, will add antioxidant, anti-ultraviolet and other auxiliaries. These things also have a certain flavor. However, after mask is formed, there will be a deodorization process, so that the finished mask is basically odorless, or the smell is so small that it will not leave the factory until it reaches the standard of harmlessness, safety and health. Therefore, regular masks generally do not smell bad. And if your mask has a strong smell, you have to doubt whether what you bought is a substandard product. If there is no problem with the source of the mask, it is bad breath, not the mask. Stomatology experts say that many people are not aware of their bad breath, because most of the breath comes from the depths of the mouth, and is likely to spit out with the breath when not wearing a mask, which is not easy to detect. Then why do you have bad breath? Our mouth is like a miniature factory, in which there are many kinds of bacteria, including a class of odor-causing bacteria, which is the root cause of bad breath. In medicine, halitosis is divided into physiological halitosis and pathological halitosis. Generally, the occasional occurrence of halitosis mostly belongs to physiological halitosis, which is more related to diet and bad living habits. 1. Dietary smell. People who smoke, drink alcohol, drink coffee and often eat big foods such as onions, garlic and leeks are prone to bad breath. Behaviors such as overeating dinner, excessive proportion of greasy food, and sleeping before digestion can easily lead to bad breath. When the food residue remains in the mouth for a long time, it will slowly form dental plaque, dental calculi, and then lead to periodontitis, dental caries and so on. And the growth of bacteria in the oral cavity is more serious. In addition, people who often eat mince not only fail to refresh their mouth, but may aggravate bad breath because sugar is a favorite food for stinky bacteria. 2. Less saliva secretion. The secretion of saliva with antibacterial and bactericidal effect is reduced when sleeping. When saliva is insufficient, the food residue may precipitate and harden, due to the action of bacteria, forming small white stones in the tonsils and the back of the tongue, sometimes brought out by cough. If you still like to breathe with your mouth open, it is more likely to cause dry breath, which is why many people have a bigger breath in the morning. The second type is pathological halitosis, which is caused by disease as the name implies. Patients with upper respiratory diseases such as sinusitis, tonsillitis and pharyngitis secrete large amounts of protein containing mucus, some of which is attached to the back of the tongue or oropharynx. When the protein breaks down, it produces the smell of decay. Like Helicobacter pylori infection, it causes ulcers or inflammation, and the smell produced by metabolism will also be fed back into the mouth. When gastroesophageal reflux, the food in the stomach runs up, the smell will be exhaled through the mouth, which will also cause the problem of bad breath. And some hypertension drugs, painkillers and antidepressants may also have side effects, making the mouth dry, more prone to stones, leading to the occurrence of halitosis. Then I will introduce 5 simple ways to solve the problem of halitosis. 1. Keep your mouth clean and hygienic. It is best to brush your teeth every 10 hours. And brush your tongue coating at the same time. Floss is often used to clean the residue between teeth to avoid bad breath caused by the decomposition of food and bacteria in the teeth and gums. 2. Regular mouthwash. Germicidal and aromatic ingredients are often added to mouthwash, which can be regarded as a good choice as a temporary choice. However, long-term use of mouthwash has the risk of destroying the microflora in the oral cavity. In addition, choosing mouthwash with alcohol-free formula as far as possible. It can not only reduce oral irritation, but also reduce the possibility of new oral lesions. And alcohol can reduce saliva secretion. It's possible to bring breath. 3. Drink plenty of water or tea. Drinking more water helps salivary glands to secrete more saliva. Drinking water also has a rinsing effect on the mouth. And you can also drink some tea. Because tea polyphenols can inhibit the growth and odor-producing ability of odorizing bacteria. And tea fragrance will also dilute some of the bad breath. 4. Quit smoking and drinking. And drink less coffee. Try to quit smoking and drinking. Drink less coffee, avoid eating garlic, leeks and other foods that are easy to produce peculiar smell. Eat less stimulating and indigestible food, and eat more vegetables. 5. Go to see the dentist regularly. Have an oral examination at least once a year. And have your teeth washed once a year or every 6 months. If you want to learn more, subscribe to my channel.